Blog Talk Radio.
What time is it?
WH Radio.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Skits, and you are listening to WrestlingHeads Radio. And we are not done yet. We're going to finish our Ring of Honor week here on the show. Yesterday we had Bobby Fish, but today we have Mr. Matt Taven. What is going on, man? Welcome back to WrestlingHeads Radio, man.
Well, thank you for having me back. Hello, everybody. How we doing?
Everything's good over here. Thanks for taking your time out, man. But
no, thank you.
Yeah, man. But we got to get into a lot of stuff that's going on this weekend with Ring of Honor Best in the World first pay-per-view. But first, before we get to that, for all of our listeners, if you have any questions for Matt, you can always tweet us at WrestlingHeads or call us up at 760-454-1107. But yeah, Matt, Best in the World.
Yes.
Yes, pay-per-view this Sunday, you against Jay Lethal. And also in that match, it's not just you guys going at it. You also have Truth Martini. He'll be basically tied to a pole. Am I correct?
Yeah, he'll be handcuffed to the pole, finally, because, I mean, since Final Battle, which was in December, Truth Martini's done nothing but do everything he can to, ruin every match that I'm in. And it'll be nice to finally go one-on-one with Jay Lethal. I mean, he's a great athlete. There's no denying Jay Lethal's skill in the ring, but he's become everything that he's hated, because when Truth Martini was with me, Jay Lethal did nothing but cry and bitch and moan that all these people were around interfering in the matches, and now look at him. Now he's doing the same exact thing.
It's funny that you mentioned, how Jay used to be like that, because myself, I was a big fan. I'm still a fan of yours, but I was a big fan of yours when you were.
Hello?
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
I'm back? All right. I'm sorry. I cut off there with big fan. I think you were telling me you're a big fan of mine. I was ready to listen. Go ahead.
No, I said I'm a big fan of yours, but I was a super big fan of yours when you were a heel, the heel Matt Taven. I love the heel Matt Taven. Big fan of that heel Matt Taven character. When you and Truth Martini and the Hooba Hotties came down, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a good time. It's like, Truth, I mean, let it be known that me and Truth had never been, like, best friends or anything, or never really saw, eye to eye or agreed on much. But I was smart enough to know that Truth was a very successful manager, and to make an impact in Ring of Honor, I needed someone like him to be on my side. And then I just started having fun with it, with the whole hoopla deal. It was a blast, but after a while it just got old. I got sick of it, and could definitely do it on my own. I got sick of sharing the spotlight with someone like Truth who didn't deserve it at all.
Yeah. Him as your manager, did you learn anything or whatnot?
Oh, of course. I mean, Truth, he's been in wrestling forever. He's a wrestler, then a manager, and just his knowledge of wrestling is impeccable. And one of the first times I met Truth back in 2010, I was impressed just by his wrestling knowledge and his mindset on wrestling as a whole. And so there was a lot of little things and a lot of big things that I learned from Truth, and definitely one of them was to win by any means necessary. And to it wasn't the worst thing to take the shortcuts every once in a while, but then you eat ice cream every day, you start to get sick of it. And I realized that, the things that I was hearing from Truth, I wasn't really feeling anymore. It was time for me to start listening to myself and my own instincts. Yeah,
definitely, man. One thing that I'm definitely enjoying with this feud with you and Jay Lethal, like it's been like a long feud, and that's something that you don't see in professional wrestling nowadays. And it's something that Ring of Honor is doing that I'm definitely loving, because you and Jay is not the only feud that has been a long-term feud. You got other feuds like the Roderick Strong Cedric Alexander feud that's been going on for a long time, and I think Ring of Honor is doing a hell of a job with writing stories.
Yeah, no, I mean, you got Elgin and Cole, Cedric and Roddy, me and Jay. And that's the thing, a lot of people want to talk about the wrestling that goes on in Ring of Honor, and granted, we're all out there busting our ass, and we all love wrestling, so we're all going to give it 110%. At the same time, if people kind of stopped and appreciated the story, I think that they would see how much depth there was into it. Last year at Best in the World, it happened to be a triple threat because Scum was able to put a member of their faction in the match, but me and Jay have been going back and forth for a year now, and it'll be nice to finally see who, without any outside interference, without any distraction, who is the better man finally. Last year at Best in the World in Baltimore, I love that match. I ended up diving into the crowd, and watching it now, I like even more because Felicia gets super kicked right in the face by Jay Lethal. But at the end of that match, I came out on top, and just like the majority of times when I stepped in the ring with Jay Lethal, I always seem to walk out the victor. Now, we're going into Best in the World, and it was 2 weeks ago where the Romantic Touch, or me dressed as the Romantic Touch, beat Jay Lethal again. So now it's time to make it official and get back what's rightfully mine, the Ring of Honor World Television title.
Yeah, man. This will be your second time as the Ring of Honor Television champ, right?
Exactly. The longest reigning television champ the first time. And, now I want to add to that legacy, become a two-time champion, and hold the belt for even longer than I did the first time.
Yeah, definitely, man. With you going into Best in the World, debuting their pay-per-view, can you tell us how's your feeling going in, knowing that this is going to be a pay-per-view and not an iPay-per-view?
I'm excited, man. I'm from Boston, and Sinclair doesn't have a station up here, so a lot of people up here don't see Ring of Honor on a regular basis. So a lot of people are excited to, order the pay-per-view, finally see what Ring of Honor has to offer. Obviously see me as well. And that's just exciting to have all those extra eyes on you, because this is something that, everyone in that locker room is proud of. Everyone wants to get out there more, because we truly believe that we have the best locker room in the world, and we have the best wrestling in the world. And it's just a matter of time before the snowball keeps rolling and people keep seeing it. Honestly, since Final Battle, since the iPay-per-view in New York for Final Battle, it seems like every Ring of Honor show has just been getting better and better and better. And then we had New Japan, and now we're just keeping we're keeping that momentum going. And this pay-per-view is hitting at the best time it possibly could, because 2014 has been an incredible year so far for Ring of Honor as a company. And I think you can tell that by, when free agents come on the market, they seem to all try to go to Ring of Honor right away. And that's saying something, because
you see that Christopher Daniels and Kaz are going over there.
Exactly. Hero and AJ come right over, and who else might come over after that? Who knows? But that's the thing about the Ring of Honor locker room. You can tell that, what we got going on is something special. And like I said, this regular pay-per-view is hitting at the right time because we want more eyes to see what we're doing, and we know once they see us, they'll be hooked.
Yeah, this is definitely a big deal for Ring of Honor and a big deal for the fans too, because me myself, I'm from Los Angeles, California, and we don't get Ring of Honor TV, and now we get to at least order the pay-per-view and get to watch it. And me as a fan, I'm hoping this is something that continues.
Definitely. I mean, and if it's a success, there's no way it can't continue. So, you might be seeing another pay-per-view, not too far after this one. But it's just like you said, like we both said, Sinclair and the Ring of Honor TV product is a great one, but unfortunately it's not seen by everyone. But this pay-per-view has the chance to really make an impact for Ring of Honor as a company, as a and just as a big player in the wrestling landscape. You know what I mean? It's going to put us at next level where we can really make that push to broaden the Ring of Honor horizons.
Yeah, let's hope. I know we had to get past Best in the World, but let's hope after Best in the World, maybe in Boston and Los Angeles, we can get some Ring of Honor TV.
Definitely. So what we need everyone to do, anyone that's listening to this, you need to order Best in the World, because once they see people ordering from all over the country, they're going to know that they have to, start moving into some of these other markets.
Listen to them, Wrestling Heads. Make sure you guys order Best in the World. It's this Sunday.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. Ring of Honor wrestling. You got Matt Taven going against Jay Lethal for the television title. Truth Martini, he's going to be handcuffed to the pole. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a good match. And Matt Taven and Jay Lethal, they've been having wars for like a whole year. So make sure you guys support them.
Definitely. I mean, the card top to bottom is a great one. So there's not a dull match anywhere, and plus you get to see me become a 2-time television champ, so it's going to be worth the pay-per-view price. And if you just are a fan of wrestling and want to see good wrestling keep growing, please come out, support us. Spread the word, tell all your friends, and order the pay-per-view.
Yeah, definitely, man. And I want to also get into you got UFO wrestling tonight. Yeah,
tonight actually, probably as soon as we get off the phone, I'll be leaving to UFO Wrestling does once every year they do a charity event for the Children's Hospital of Boston, and it's a great event. We obviously, all the money gets to Children's Hospital. And it's little things like that we can do. Obviously we all love to wrestle, so if we can do what we love and also raise money for a good cause, it's always a win in my book. So if you were in the northern Massachusetts area or southern New Hampshire area, Tewksbury isn't too far. It's right off 93 there. So come on out and come support the Children's Hospital. It's at the Tewksbury Country Club. I'll be wrestling All Good Anthony Green today and having a good time, signing some autographs. Come say hi, and like I said, come support a good cause.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Wrestling Heads in the East Coast, make sure you go support Matt Taven. He's doing it big. You also got XWA coming soon. That's
Saturday night. Extreme Wrestling Alliance, XWA. I will be wrestling for their title on Saturday night against the champion David Starr, Chris Dickinson, and Jason Blade, actually, in a fatal four-way for their title. And earlier that afternoon, I will be at the New England Pro Wrestling Fan Fest at the Crown Plaza in West Warwick, Rhode Island. So not too far from the show. come down. It's all day. Well, I know it's from early in the morning. I probably won't be there till noontime, but it goes till 4. Geez, way too many legends to list off. But I know me and Eddie Edwards will be sitting at a table, probably being a bunch of goofballs. So if you're in Rhode Island, come hang out and I don't know, be idiots with me and Eddie.
Yeah, man. That sounds like a good match right there that I would definitely like to watch. Hopefully, when it drops on a DVD, I can get a hold of that.
Definitely. XWA, I mean, they have a lot of good talent coming in. A lot of Ring of Honor talent will be there the night before Best in the World. You got Hanson there. You got Colt Cabana there. You got Bobby Fish there. Chris Hero. So that's going to be a stacked show. So if you're in the Rhode Island area, like I said, definitely check it out. It's going to be well worth the price of admission.
Yeah, definitely. Also, on June 27th, Breaking Point, but I don't see who you're booked against.
It's actually Chaotic Wrestling's Breaking Point. Me and my tag team partner, Vinny Marcellia, we will be defending the Chaotic tag team titles in a gauntlet match. So all the teams in Chaotic Wrestling will be entered in the gauntlet, but it really doesn't matter because me and Vinny have already beat all the teams in Chaotic Wrestling. So come on down and come see, me and Vinny do what we do best, which is walk in the tag team champs and walk out the same exact way. That'll be at the Woburn Elks in Woburn, Mass. And then the following day, I am wrestling for the Northeast Wrestling title in Bethany, Connecticut for Northeast Wrestling's Tag Wars. I will be going up against Brian Anthony and reclaiming my Northeast Wrestling Heavyweight Championship and being the first time ever two-time Northeast Wrestling champion.
Yeah, man, definitely. Seems like you got a busy June, huh?
Oh, yeah, all title matches, all over. Just going to be collecting gold as we go into the summer.
Yeah, I already know that we talked about this last time we had you on the show, but I'm telling you, we need you at PWG. I
would love to come out there.
I'm definitely hoping.
I love to come out there mostly for the weather, just because I love California, but at the same time, there's just unbelievable talent in PWG, all guys that would be great to jump in the ring with. So, whenever they want me, I'll be there, and I'll tear it up, that's for sure. Yeah,
man. I'm pretty sure me, myself, and everybody in Reseda are definitely looking forward to seeing Matt Taven make his debut at PWG.
Definitely, man. I'm looking forward to it, too.
Yeah, Matt. So I know you got to go. We got to get ready for your show later on tonight. Before we let you go, did you want to throw out your plugs, your Twitter, maybe Pro Wrestling Tees?
Yeah, I mean, all my stuff's pretty easy to find. Twitter's at Matt Taven. Facebook is Matt Taven, or Facebook.com/Matt Taven. If you want to email me for any merchandise, I have all my merchandise on, Facebook and Twitter. It's up there. You can email me and do it through PayPal at mattaven@gmail. Also, for any bookings, mattaven@gmail as well. And then also check out ROHWrestling.com. They put up the TV for free like a week after it airs on TV, so you can keep up to date with everything going on in Ring of Honor. Like I said, 2014, we've just been killing it at Ring of Honor, and we're all looking forward to this pay-per-view so much because we're ready to show as many people as possible what we have to offer. So go to ROH.com. Please, please, please order Best in the World. You will not regret it. It'll be the best purchase that you've made wrestling-wise this entire year. So it's going to be on almost every cable provider, so definitely look into that. Best in the World, Ring of Honor, this Sunday, 8 o'clock, Nashville. Matt Taven's taking home the television title.
Definitely, man. We want to thank you once again, Matt, for taking your time out, and hopefully we can bring you on here
thank you, man.
As Ring of Honor television champion next time.
Definitely. Next time we do this, I promise you I'll be holding the gold again, and we can have a little celebration via podcast.
Yeah, definitely, man. For sure. All right, Matt.
All right, man. Well, thank you for having me. Like I said, everyone, definitely check out that stuff. And again, man, thank you so much. It was fun to do it again. I'll definitely be talking to you soon.
Yeah. All right, Matt. Be good, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Matt Taven. Cool dude. That was the second time here on WrestlingHeads Radio, so that makes him a part of the WrestlingHeads Hall of Fame. Most of our guests that have been on more than once automatically make it to the WrestlingHeads Hall of Fame. I know that's pretty easy, but he's definitely a WrestlingHeads alumni that came back to visit. Ring of Honor, make sure you guys order that this Sunday. Best in the World pay-per-view debut. It's definitely a big deal. I'm going to go over the card real quick before I go off air. So you got the six-man Mayhem. You got ACH against Taka Wannabe. Hopefully I said his name right. Versus Caprice Coleman versus Tadarius Thomas versus BJ Whitmer versus Tommaso Ciampa. Submission match, you got Roderick Strong with Adam Page versus Cedric Alexander. Mr. Wrestling, Kevin Steen versus the last real man, Silas Young. You got a grudge match, Matt Hardy with Michael Bennett and Maria versus Jay Lethal and Mark Briscoe. So that should be a good one. You also got the man who just actually left the show. You got Matt Taven going against the television champion Jay Lethal with Truth Martini handcuffed to a pole. Also, you got the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions Red Dragon, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish going against Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian. And for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight title, you got Michael Elgin going against Adam Cole, your Ring of Honor champ. Best in the World this Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you order it. Support Ring of Honor. Support wrestling. If you want wrestling at its best, go check it out. But before I leave, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you follow Wrestling Heads. We're on Twitter. Make sure you check out the website, WrestlingHeads.com. We always update our website with WWE, TNA, indie stuff, international. We also have blogs up there. So if you write blogs, please contact us if you would like to write for us at WrestlingHeads@gmail.com. Definitely contact us with that one. If you want to support us by wearing our T-shirts, ProWrestlingTees.com/WrestlingHeads. Also, we are on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube.com/WrestlingHeads. We are on iTunes, too. So if you have an iPhone, an iPod, and you want to listen to us, make sure you subscribe us on iTunes just by typing in Wrestling Heads. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm WH Skits. Follow me on Twitter. I want to shout out everybody that's involved with Wrestling Heads. Shout out to Oscar, Tom, Chris. Shout out to Bruce. Shout out to the team. But until next week, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Skits. You guys all have a good one. Peace.
What time is it?
WH Radio.